Today we're talking about old growth forests. Specifically, we're going to be exploring ways in which they create benefits that help us fight climate change, and we're going to look at different ways in which we can help preserve them. Now, ancient growth forests are not just tremendous landscapes. They are vital old growth ecosystems that play a crucial role in maintaining our planet's health. Over the years, the human race, especially since the Industrial Revolution, has taken a toll on these ancient giants. According to the world counts, 1 billion hectares have been cut down in 40 years, which means, in essence, a forest the area size of Europe is gone. That kind of just makes my mind go. Today, according to studies, around 30% of Earth's surface is covered by trees or forests. Unfortunately, only a small percentage of that is covered by ancient growth forests. So, what exactly qualifies a forest as an ancient old growth forest, also known as a primary forest? Well, they typically exhibit some of these key characteristics. Number 1, biodiversity hotspots. Ancient growth forests boast an incredible variety of plant, fungi, and animal species, creating a rich and interconnected system, which is basically just a giant party of animals and plants. Number 2, large old trees. These forests are characterized by towering trees, often hundreds of years old, that contribute significantly to carbon sequestration. Just take a look at some of these incredibly strange trees.
What's that you say?
If the tree talks back to you, it's probably an ant. Number 3, complex structure. Old growth forests have a very diverse and intricate canopy structure, which provides various habitats for countless organisms. Additionally, they have deep roots that help so many other plant organisms thrive. It's like a network of shared resources. The trees just have to log in. Huh? Log in? Get it? Yeah, that's real funny, dude. Nice. And number 4, natural regeneration. Unlike younger forests, ancient growth forests often regenerate naturally due to the vast array of decomposers and biodiversity they have at their disposal, which maximizes the reuse of nutrients to keep the forest alive and well. Thank you, worms, mushrooms, and all the other things that eat
the dead.
Now that we have a doctorate level understanding of what makes old growth forests unique, let's take a look at some of the benefits that they offer. Number 1 is biodiversity preservation. These ecosystems serve as homes for countless species of plants and animals. Number 2, carbon sequestering. Old growth forests are sucking in, they're capturing, and they're storing vast amounts of carbon dioxide, thus helping mitigate the effects of climate change, and more specifically, the effects of climate warming. Number 3, air and water purification. The trees in ancient forests act as natural filters, purifying the air we breathe and the water we drink. And number 4, scientific discovery. Many of the plants and organisms found in these primary forests hold untapped potential for medical and scientific advancements. Scientists in China have recently discovered a type of fungi, no, not you, Toad, but rather a mushroom that is able to break down plastic naturally. Now just imagine if we could use this mushroom on a massive scale to help break down all of the plastic that pollutes our Earth today. Additionally, the amount of medicine and remedies that we find from these plant species and fungal species continues to be vital for our health today. Now, the big question.
Who am I? Where did we come from? How do I live, bro?
Nice try, everyone, but try even bigger.
What can we do to ensure the survival and flourishing of these ancient forests?
Exactly. Great job, Brian from the past. Here are some actionable steps that you can take. Number 1, support conservation organizations. Start or continue to support organizations that help preserve and protect old growth forests. For example, there is an organization called Ancient Tree Forest Alliance in Victoria, British Columbia, which advocates for these old growth areas and raises money and awareness to protect these forests which are perpetually targeted to be cut down. Number 2, choose sustainable products. Opt for products that are certified as sustainably sourced and produced, reducing the demand for logging in these sensitive areas. For example, there's a lot of food companies which require deforestation so they can use that very fertile land to raise their crops. Do a simple Google search on some of your most beloved food sources and see what's actually going on. Tentree is an example of a popular clothing business which will plant trees for every product that is sold, which helps offset some of its emissions. It's organizations such as these which we should be paying more attention to. Number 3, educate and advocate. Spread awareness about the importance of ancient growth forests to your friends, your family, and your politicians. Get in touch with your local mayor or political advocate. It's really not that hard. And demand that they help protect some local ancient growth forests in your area. If enough people call, they will be inclined to take it seriously. Number 4, participate in reforestation initiatives. Get involved in tree planting programs and reforestation efforts to help replenish the Earth's lungs. You could become a tree planter for the summer, or perhaps join a reforestation program near you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just planted that. Nice.
Now, before we go any further, I have a very important question to ask. Why did the tree take a nap?
For rest.
We are currently cutting down more trees than we are planting and replenishing them in many parts of the world. Logging and cutting down trees is an ancient job and one that is necessary as we use wood, timber, and other materials for many essential uses. Problem arises when we do it at such a fast rate. What we need to focus on is leaving ancient growth forests alone and letting many other younger forests become ancient over time. If we can tree plant a lot more than we cut down and really make an effort to leave ancient growth forests along with young forests alone, then that is a much better option than what we are currently doing. The enchanting world of ancient growth forests is a landmark of planet Earth, truly beautiful and alive. These are places that we must protect and conserve. Let's continue to nurture these ancient forests and hopefully leave the world a little bit better than when we found it. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you for watching. My name is Brian Marks, and we'll see you next time on another episode of Green Waves.